It says, when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction come as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, man. All right, and right now, if you are able to find this truth, all right, which will be the elect, all right, you can find the Lord, man. But in the time of trouble, all right, when you try to call upon him and think upon his name, all right, you're not going to be able to find the Lord, man. Because right now it's the time and the opportunity where you're supposed to seek him now, man. All right, to seek this truth. I'm going to get that real quick. All right, this is it's Isaiah chapter 55. I'm going to start at verse 6. Seek ye the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near, man. So you're supposed to seek him right now, while the door is open. Don't wait till the last minute to seek him, especially if you are in your youth, man. All right, because the Lord said what? Remember thy creator in the days of thy youth, man. To remember him now. Just turn to him now, man. All right, because Esau, Edom, all right, which Esau is the forefather of the Caucasian race, which is known as the wicked in the scriptures. All right, the top elite, banking elite, is finna bring a great wrath upon 2/3 of our people and his own people, man. All right, because the Lord going to use Esau as a sword, as a whooping stick, man. All right, he finna let this devil go loose, man. But those that's not seeking the Lord now, while he can be fine, all right, y'all gonna get caught up in that destruction, man. Y'all gonna get caught up in that calamity and be mourning and be in the spirit of lamentation, man. Because why? You didn't hear, and you didn't grab on to the hands of the hand of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, and that's why the Lord says, he said it then, he's saying it now, man. Look at all this nonsense that's going on in this world, man. Look at the television that you see on TV, man. They promote more and more sodomy, man. All right, they putting on television. Look at Wild 'N Out. They got sodomy now on there, man. You know, all these so-called high entertainers, all right, so they are basically these so-called leaders, man. They leading you sheep to the straight, man, to the sword. Let me get this real. I want to get this. All right. I'm gonna get this. This is St. John's. I'm gonna start at verse 25. Yahushua answered them, and I told you, and ye believe not. All right. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me, man. And that was Yahushua back then, talking to our hard-headed people back then, man. All right. The works that he was doing was of the Father, man. The healing. All right. The healing our people, man. All right, baptizing them in the Spirit, because the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the children of Israel, God's chosen people, man. All right, we're the true Hebrew Israelites, man. All right, so back then when the Lord was teaching unto our people, they didn't believe not, man. And those same spirits are back here again, reincarnated. All right, because reincarnation is in the scriptures, man. All right, it's real, man. All right, right here it says, Yahushua answered them, and I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I say unto you, man. And that's still to this day, 2/3 of our people. All right, they not of the Lord's sheep, because they still don't believe to this day. They don't believe that all these that the Lord is finna take down Esau. They don't believe that the Lord died for them. They don't believe this truth, man. Because why? They didn't believe that he was the Son of Man back then. All right, so what that mean? It's nothing new underneath the sun, man. All right, they playing their lot. They in their lot, man. All right, and the believers, we are back in our lot today. But verse 28, it says, and I know, it says, but ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I say unto you. My sheep hear my voice, and I know of them, and they follow me, man. All right, which is the believers, man. All right, will believe back in this truth. All right, because the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the children of Israel, God's chosen people. All right, this Bible is a history book of our forefathers, man. All right, of our God and our power and our Savior and of our forefathers, man. But what the Lord said, but my sheep hear my voice and they follow me. So the true believers are going to attain this truth. That go back to Revelation chapter 11, verse 7. Because this truth is not for Esau, man. Because the Lord is going to bring judgment upon Edom for what they have did. touching the Lord's apple of his eye, man. Putting him in slavery. Taking his land by force. Because it's nothing but blood in the soil of America, man. The Lord said, woe unto the bloody city. All right? And this city is bloody, man. And the Lord said, woe unto this place. That's why the Lord rising up these other heathens in these other third world countries to want to go at war with America, man. Because it's prophesied for it to happen. All right? This war is going to be with nuclear fire, man. All right? And 2/3 of our people that don't want to believe, the Lord said what? All the unfaithful should die in unfaithfulness, man. But that go back to what? Having faith, man. Because in this truth, it's about faith. I'm going to get this, real quick. This is Hebrews chapter. Oh yeah, where we at? Number 6. Shalaki. Just bear with me. It's Hebrews. My bad. Hebrews 11 and 6. I went to 6 to 11. This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him, man. So it go back to having faith, man. All right, and that's why the Lord was getting on to 2/3 of our people, because they didn't believe, man. And the ones that are considered his sheep are the ones that believe, man. So it says what? But back in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6 again. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right, so you have to seek him, man, while the door is open. That's why it says seek ye the Lord while he is near, man. All right, because when all calamity happen and you ain't seek him then, all right, you ain't gonna be able to find him. You ain't gonna be able to find him in that time, man. When judgment comes. All right. So I'm gonna go to the book of Sirach, chapter 1, verse 27. This is Sirach, chapter 1, verse 27. It says, "The fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight." So it says what? Faith and meekness are his delight, man. All right? And when you go into the word, when I looked it up for meek in the book, I think it's the book because that's the Lord's delight, man, Yahweh. All right, who the world ignorantly called Jehovah and who ignorantly called Jesus Christ, man. All right, because the Lord don't look like Cesare Borgia that these damn Edomites have set up to lie of a false image of the Messiah, man. He's a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, man. And that's what Edom did, man. These so-called Caucasian race, man. Because they're the devil, man. They look at men of the Lord and smile when they see with Bibles, man. We know that you the devil, man. All right? So meekness and faith is the Lord's delight, man. So you can't come in this truth without faith, man. You have to believe that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua exists and that he is, man. All right, that's what it come down to, man. That's why the ones that have attained this truth, all right, they attain this truth because why? They believe, man. That's the elect. All right, the elect, the faithful. All right? Because the Lord is not dealing with an unbelieving soul. He's not going to deal with you. That's why 2/3 keep constantly getting gunned down in the street by Esau, by Edom. That's why all these different things happening to him. Because why? He's not dealing with those that walk contrary to him. All right? So what you do, man, when you have faith, man, you build your house, all right, upon a rock, and that rock is Yahweh Shai, man. All right, that rock is Yahweh Shai. And how you do that? How you do that? By reading, by studying, by praying. Okay? By seeking the kingdom. All right? I'm going to get this. This is in Matthew chapter 7. I'm going to start at verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven, man. All right, but everyone that say, Lord, Lord, shall like it. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. So these pork chop eating pastors, all right, these fake prophets, man. All right, those that's of the circumcision that's not speaking the correct doctrine, leading the sheep astray, man. All right, y'all not gonna what? Y'all not. It says, it's like it. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. So that go for you, you false prophets, man. All right, you false pastors, man. All right, those are the circumcision that know the truth, that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the children of Israel. All right, but leading them astray, and those that's doing sinfully, y'all not going to enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, because why? You didn't build your foundation upon a rock, upon Yahweh, upon the truth. All right, and you ain't do it in the Holy Spirit, man, the Holy Spirit of truth. You ain't do it in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. That's why Nate going through what he's going through, and many other these false reprobate sinners, man. Okay. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. What is the will of the Father? All right, teaching his word, man. All right, because the Lord called the men. All right, he called the men. Let me get that. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, you Israelite. He's called the men to what? To teach this word, man. All right, but a lot of our men of our nation is not men, man. All right, because they don't want to put their hand upon the plow, man. They don't want to teach this truth. They don't want to lift up their voice like a trumpet. They don't want to stand upon their people and show our own people their transgression. I'm gonna get this. It's long. This is Proverbs chapter 8. I'm gonna start at verse 1. So like I'm gonna skip down. I'm gonna skip down to verse 4. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. So the Lord called the men. All right, you men, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, to come out here to teach this word. This is a part of our duty, our order that the Lord commanded us to do, man. All right, and it's an order for a woman too, man, to be a keeper at home, man. All right, because the Lord also didn't, have what's the word? Let me get that real quick. Because our women are out of order in this kingdom too, man. You know, the nonsense that they're seeing, like this new song that came out, this man, that BS, man. All right? Because the Lord is going to judge you women too of our nations, man. All right? That's in the spirit of a Jezebel, man. All right? The Lord is going to deal with our women too, just like He's dealing with our men. He told our men to come out here to teach His word on the highways and byways, man. He said, what? Through the foolishness of preaching shall you be saved, man. All right? Let me get this. I want to get this real quick, then I'm going to jump off that. I'm going to keep moving on. Right here, for the women. All right, this is the book of Titus, chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine. So our women don't supposed to be out here getting drunk. All right, being that F spirit. All right, it says behavior, man. What behavior that they supposed to be like, man? Not what the world teaches, man. All right, not that BS that the world teaches. All right, once they find out that the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is not of this world, you know, He's not of this world. It says what? That it says the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, basically drinking a lot of alcohol, getting drunk. All right, but teachers of good things, man, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, man. And that's the spirit that our women are supposed to be in. according to the scriptures. That's the order that a woman supposed to be in. But the order for the men, he gave his word unto us to what? To teach this word, man. All right? That's the order. That's the order, man. And as you believing in this truth, you have to build your foundation upon a rock, which is Yahweh Shah. I'm going to get this real quick. All right, because it's going to be elect women that's going to be saved. All right, just as well as children that's going to be saved, man. Like it states in the scriptures. All right, in the scriptures, man. You had some women back then when Yahweh Shah was on the scene, all right, that believe and believe in the faith back then. All right. So it's a balance to everything, because why? Yahweh Shah is a balanced power. Keep teaching. I gotta go back. So back in Matthew chapter 7, I'm gonna start at verse 22. It says, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. And then will I confess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity, man. And that's a painful feeling. All right, that's a very painful feeling, man. Because the Lord could have you in derision, all right, and have you in derision. You thinking that the day that you see the Lord, that He's going, that He knew you, and He come back and tell you that He never knew you. All right, those that's of the circumcision, man. All right, that's not teaching it's not teaching the spirit and truth. All right, not teaching the correct doctrine. All right, not teaching our people about Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Not prophesying. All right, but feeding them motivational speeches and all that nonsense. That's what He's going to say unto the goat. All right, that's going to be a left of him. All right, the unbelieving. But it says, therefore. Verse 24, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and do them, I will liken unto him a wise man, which built his house upon a throne. All right, which built his house, Shalakia. I will liken unto him a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. Shalakia, I'm so bad. Shalakia, I'll move it too fast. All right. So it says what? Therefore, whosoever hear these sayings of mine. So basically the ones that read these scriptures and hear the sayings of these prophecies. All right, because the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the children of Israel, God's chosen people. The Father's true name is Yahweh, and the Son's true name is Yahweh Shai. Those are the names that we need to call upon in the day of destruction. All right, to be saved from this upcoming judgment that the Lord is going to bring upon this earth. All right, so the Lord said He would liken. He said, therefore, whosoever hear these sayings of mine, all right, basically do this, do everything what's in His scriptures that He commanded us to do, and do them, all right, basically keep the laws, commandments, and statutes to the best of your ability. Men, we come out here and prophesy on the highways and byways, all right, teach unto our family, all right, the correct way, lead in an example in the spirit, all right. Women, get in order and do what the order that the Lord have y'all commanded y'all to do in the scriptures, man. It says, and these sayings, and whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and do them, I will liken unto him a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. Because you can't build a house without a solid foundation, else it's going to what? It's going to crumble. It's going to be destroyed. All right, the foundation is going to break apart. It's going to break loose. But if you build your house upon a rock, it's going to stay strong. Because why? It have a solid foundation. And that's those that believe in this truth. And also do this, do the sayings that the Lord commanded us to do, man. Rehearse the righteous act. All right, call upon the name of the Lord, man. That's a commandment. All right, believe in the name of Yahweh Shai. That's a commandment, man. In the name of Yahweh. All right, and that would be the elect in these times. All right, those that's in this faith, building our house upon this rock, which is Yahweh Shai. That's our strong foundation. Verse 25, and the rain ascended, and the flood came, and the winds blew, and the flood, and the rain descended, and the flood came, and the winds blew, and beat upon the house, and it fell not, for it was found upon a rock, because it had a strong foundation. So all the hell and different tribulations, that spiritual fire that you're going to go through in this walk, all right, you're not going to fall. You're not going to fold. Because why? The Lord gave you a sound mind. And you did like he said. By building your house upon a rock, which is Yahweh Shai. It's not going to fall. All right? But let's listen to the belief. Let's see what happened to the believers that don't hear these sayings, man. Right here. This is verse 26. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and do them not shall be like unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. The rain descended, and the flood came, and the wind blew, and beat upon the house, and it fell. And great was the fall of it, man. So that's a foolish man that built his house upon sand. And that would be 2/3 of our people in these reprobate silvers, man. All right? But the elect, they're going to build their foundation upon Yahweh Shah. Because why? They're going to do like he told them to do, which is teach this word, man. Verse 28, it says, and it came to pass when Yahweh Shah ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one having authority and not as the scribe. Because why? Yahweh Shah is an authority, man. All right? He is the top archangel. He is the top. He is the son of Yahweh, the firstborn, man. The first Adam, man. And the last Adam. It's Yahweh Shai, who the world is called Jesus Christ. All right, a so-called dark-skinned man and the Shemayos in the heavens, man. All right, because the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and the speckled birds. All right, because this truth is not all about color. All right, this truth is for the so-called the Israelites, man. It's for us. All right, it's not for no other nation. All right, so when Yahweh Shai was on the scene, he taught with one authority, man, and that's what it's all about, man. Building your foundation upon Yahweh Shai before he brings the sword upon this earth, seeking the kingdom. All right, so I'm gonna get this, my next precept. This is Revelations chapter. This is Revelations chapter 1. I'm gonna start at verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand, man. All right, so you are considered blessed if you're reading these scriptures. You are considered blessed if you hear the words of this prophecy and keep those sayings. So like, and keep those things which are written, man. So that go back to what Yahweh Shai said. Those that whosoever go back to it. Whosoever hear my words and doeth them, all right, will be as a wise man that buildeth his house upon a rock, man. All right, so those that have, but us that's in this truth, starting with Apostle all the way down, we are considered blessed, man, because we have built our house upon that rock, upon Yahweh Shai. We have believe this truth, believe him. We have faith in him. We have put our hand to the plow and start teaching, man, because we know this is the only way out of this wicked kingdom, man, out of this sinful kingdom. This is our way out, man, to the kingdom. All right, this is our way out. And what I read earlier in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6, all right, he is a rewarder unto them that diligently seek him. All right, because those that seek him, all right, he love y'all, man. You get that. All right, the Lord do love us, man. All right, if you're dealing with depression, you're dealing like with anxiety or all that, man, just understand this, man. Yahweh Shem Shai, he love you. All right? Just understand that, man. When you may not feel it, when you may feel like no one don't, Yahweh Shem Shai is the one that do love you. All right, that's something that my elder told me. All right, another thing that my elder told me, he said, man, I believe in you. All right? So, let me go here real quick. Let me go right here real quick. Salaki. I'm looking for it. First piece, looking for it. Oh, right here. Salaki. This is Proverbs chapter 8. I'm gonna start at verse 7. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. So those that seek the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua and start to believe and build their foundation upon their rock, all right, you're gonna remain strong in this faith, in this walk, all right? Because the Lord said, "Well, I love them that love me." And what is love according to the scriptures? All right, what is love, man? Because a lot of these women in this society and men, all right, they go off that emotion love, all right. But real love is loving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. All right, this is real love according to the scriptures. Right here, this is St. John's chapter 14. I'm gonna start at verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. So that is love, man. And the Lord said, what? He loved them that love him, man. All right, and that's how you love the Lord, by keeping his commandments. All right, like he commanded the men to go out to the highways and byways and to teach his word. All right, to be a fisherman of men. All right, that's a commandment. And when you do that, that shows that what? You love the Lord, and also that you believe. All right, so that's true love and keeping the commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. All right, and what is a commandment that the Lord gave us to keep?